Hello and welcome everyone to the Songwriters Feedback Podcast. I am your host, Josh McAllister, owner of Super Dope and Chill Records. That's my label, yo. Anywho, today I'd like to talk about writing a good song. But first, a moment for our sponsor. Today's sponsor is the Daniel Bloink DB Media Project. Daniel Bloink is a veteran in audio-visual consultation, and he will help turn your basic studio into something that looks nice like this. So if you're interested in getting that type of support you might need, go to the comment section below, follow the link, and reach out and contact him, and he will help you out, make your podcast look professional, your music video, whatever. He's got so many skills. All right, back to what makes a song a good song? Now, that's a great question, and I think people have been trying to figure that one out forever. Your audience is not going to think about it the same way I am today, and I'll break that down a little bit. But first, let me hit you with the disclaimer. This is going to hurt. Nobody's obligated to like your music. Your mom ain't obligated to like it. Your dad, your dog, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your friend, the dude you met on the street. Nobody's obligated to like your music. I might not even like your music today. Not to hurt anybody's feelings. I want you guys to succeed. But no, I don't have to like it. Nobody has to like it. You have to earn, to a certain extent, somebody's right to like it. And I hope my feedback today helps you get there. I personally am a singer-songwriter. I've written a couple of songs. I'm a producer. I like this, I like that. I make records. So I've been there. I see where the song is at the beginning, and I understand that what the audience sees is only really the tip of that iceberg. There's a lot of work that goes in. So here's my criteria for today to help you gauge where you're at. First thing I'm looking for, number one, is I want to see, do you have a well put together concept of a song? Basically stating, do you know what your song's about? And if you struggle to dictate exactly in 15 words or less what that is, I don't think you know your song well enough. And you're going to struggle at these beginning steps. Number two thing I'm looking for is how well the arrangement of your song tells the story of the song. You know, do you have verses? Do you have a chorus? Do you have a bridge? Are all those pertinent to the song at hand? So I'm looking for that. I'm looking for a good succession of events within your story that are captured well by choruses and bridges and verses and other song parts. And the last thing I'm looking for is execution. Are you singing well? Are you playing your guitar well? All of today's performers will be playing guitar and singing. So, how well do you play your guitar? How well do you sing? Those are what your audience sees. But in order for a song to be good, I argue, you really have to know what your song's about first. And then you have to arrange it well. And then it comes down to execution. Your audience is going to see it the opposite way. They're going to see how it presents in front of them. So there's my little tidbit. Without further ado, I'd like to hop into the first performer tonight. All right, the first singer-songwriter that I'd like to showcase tonight is a man named Colin Salcedo. Now let's get into it. And here we go.
I had this dream, I walked alone, I was shown empty streets, and I could feel the scars in me, my shaking knees, my body's weak, in my
on, well done. Colin has a voice and he can play guitar, and it's well put together. I like it a lot of talent. This is the second video I've seen of him. I cut one earlier where I was actually reviewing him playing another song. This is an original of his. Yeah, so let me look at the criteria and analyze it a little bit in a way that I think would help. First thing, what is the song about? I don't know. I tried to figure out with the lyrics, and by the way, it's really cool that the lyrics, I believe, were posted on here as he was playing. Oh, that must have been the other video. But, nevertheless, I still don't necessarily know what the song's about. That could have been helped by writing another verse and then another chorus to re-emphasize the message of the song. That's important. It's important to know what your song is about in 15 words or less. I can't state it enough. If you can do that, then you can build a story based on that with proper succession of events that allows for all those details and characters of the story to go and do one thing and another and show how they feel and what's going on. And then, you know, the chorus brings that all in. Here's the moral, the message of the story. Making that clear in your lyrical delivery will be a strength for you in your future songwriting. So, if you're wondering, that's my main criticism as of today. As it goes for performance and execution, dude's got the chops. Go give him another view down below if you liked it. Dude's got the chops. I love the background. I love the lighting. I think it's a well put together performance. And I would be excited to see if this feedback I've given will help you in the future. All right, now let's go on to the next one. We are going to do a song by Charlie Williams. Here we go.
I picked a new background, need to relax around people who are successful. Dropped out of a call, they asked for it all. My beaker was tall but half full. No need to report, my mother was called, my brother was bought by preachers. We listen to voices, given to choices, hoping the noise won't reach us. All is won and all is lost along a superhighway. When Frank Sinatra sings, it will be my way. Don't get distracted by this thing, it's just the reckoning. It's just the reckoning.
Good post-chorus here.
Seems crazy, but still your enemies will continue until they see you laid out in the grass. All worries are past, ambition is in the review. We met on the cliff, we listened to Griff, he is a pontificator. I signed a petition, nobody listened when I predicted later that all is won and all is lost along a superhighway. When Frank Sinatra sings, it will be my way. Don't get distracted by this thing, it's just the reckoning. Throw all your empty words into the ocean, they'll re-emerge as poetry unspoken. It's just the reckoning. We're locked in a puzzle, only your cause will talk to you at the wedding. No fault of your own, nobody disowns a prodigal son for spreading that rumor about somebody who's out there trying to shout for justice. Her name is Louise, you doubted the feasibility of her premise. All is won and all is lost along a superhighway. When Frank Sinatra sings, it will be my way. Throw all your empty words and silent thoughts into the ocean, they'll re-emerge as poetry unspoken. Don't get distracted by this thing. Don't get distracted by this thing. Flip off the word and try to sing. It's just the reckoning. It's just the reckoning. It's just the reckoning.
All right, let's go, Charlie Williams. That was. I think we got a poet here. I think he's a poet and he's trying to show it. I liked it. I thought it was good. I think that doing that guitar stuff ain't easy, and singing with that many words. That's not an easy job. That's not an easy job. Execution, well done, sir. Two phenomenal performances. I'll give you guys that. I'll give you guys it. You guys get it. You guys get it. I'm gonna go backwards on this one. Execution, phenomenal. How well the arrangement tells the story. I honestly love the abacab format. A portion, B portion, A portion, B portion, C portion, A portion, and B portion. I love that form. It works out very well for songs. Very simple, elegant arrangement strategy. And I think that plays well into the presentation of the song. Well executed. Let's talk about the reckoning for a second. Behind all the vivid poetry, there's a lot going on. A lot going on. And when there's a lot going on, a repeated chorus is really good. He repeats his chorus 3 times. On my first listen, the only thing I'm trying to struggle to comprehend is where the connection is between really the hook, you know, this is the reckoning, where that hooks into the rest of the words. Not saying it isn't there, because this guy's a poet, he probably knows there's a connection there, but I'm trying to imagine the rest of the story with the details I've been provided on how the actors in the story come to that reckoning. Now, I might just be wrong, because I've only listened to the song once, and I'm sure it's there, but in order for that song to really start to go in that great category, and not just a song about execution or format, I really have to feel that reckoning, and all the characters and build-up need to lead me to it. So, if it's there, bravo. If not, that's my feedback. That chorus should hook me in to the meat of your song, those verses. That's a message for everybody out there trying to write your songs. Your hook is important for delivering kind of the moral, the theme, the impact of your story, and the verses are the descriptive. And you need to link the descriptive material to the learning portion, what you've learned from, what the characters learn out of everything. What is that reckoning, and how can you build me to that? Like, yes, this is definitively the reckoning. He might do that. I don't know. It's my first listen. I think it's worth another listen. Go listen down below. Give the dude his props. Old man showing up to rock the house. So, yeah. Well done. Well done. Well done, Charlie. All right. And the final one is a project here by the Holy Whores. Yeah, it's just a single singer-songwriter here, but let me pull it up. Let's see how this one goes. 2 great performances, guys. I love to see it. You guys are on a good track. Keep it up. All right. Now the Holy Whores. Also, pardon for the first 2 songs. I didn't tell you what the song names were. I don't know which one this is. I'll post that in the description too. It does not appear that I have a song name on this one. All right, Holy Horse. Horse, let's go. I think this song has a well put together concept. If I could articulate it, I could be wrong, but I think that this song is about seeking vengeance upon somebody through a bad dream. I'll shake you down. I don't remember the words exactly. This is my first time listening to it, I swear. But I think that this is a well put together concept of a song. This is an idea that you can develop, which is exciting. Going into the second point. I don't know how I would have arranged that song, and not to say that it's not arranged correctly, but in order to arrange a song well, it's good to take that thought, I am going to seek vengeance upon you in your darkest dream, and arrange it in a way where you have a succession of events. This happens. You did me wrong. Then B, I don't like it. C, next time you go to sleep, you're gonna see me, and I'm gonna shake you down. You know, that's the succession of events. And based on a compelling succession of events, you're able to say, oh, okay, this material here fills in as a verse material. And this is a summation statement where I'm coming back and re-haunting you. You know, that is a chorus. So when I'm looking at the arrangement of, you know, the prior song by Charlie Williams that had the abacab format, I think this one was like abacab, if I'm not mistaken. Question is, are you using an arrangement format that delivers the story message in an effective way to your audience? And I think that's where you need to work on next. As for execution, I think that's more so on the recording side and not on the performance side. You know, it sounds like it's in a box, but I see you're working with what looks to be like an SM57, and maybe you have an audio box where you can collect 2 streams of digital input and then mix and EQ. But for the purposes of writing songs, that doesn't matter, really, in the execution. The existence of the idea is the most important, and my feedback for you, the Holy Horse, is to go dive into your idea, come up with a good succession of events, and then use your lyrics as a way to tell the points of all those events. And if you're finding that the way you're telling your story isn't optimal, you know, your listener can't understand it even from a first or second listen, then you have to work on your lyrics so that each of those lyrics in the audience's mind gives them what you need them to know at that portion of time, so that they can get to your chorus and hear that hook. So honestly, it's good. It's good. A lot of people would be like, no, it's not good. From my perspective, there's a lot of good things here to work with, and I encourage you to focus on those. And if you like my feedback, I appreciate it. Anywho, that wraps it up for tonight. I hope you guys find future success in doing this. 3 great performances, and I'd love to hear from more of you guys when you have new releases. Anywho, if you want your song to be reviewed and have feedback, please send me a message. You can do that in the comments below. And coming soon, we will have a website where you can go and book a one-on-one session with me, and I can help give you even more feedback than I'm able to provide here on the YouTube platform. So, without further ado, I wish you all a good night, and rock and roll, y'all.